breaking that bubble down the backstretch is an MFer. Steve, was that too much on entry there?
No, it was just enough.
10-4, didn't want to make you loose.
Older tires, it could have been a different story, but it didn't feel too rough.
Copy.
Marshall, you can push me till I spin. I really don't mind. Right now, of course.
Alright.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Echo Park, just south of Atlanta, for the Tommy's Fire and Safety 188 and the Road to Pro Truck Series. We're going to have 125 laps this evening. We have one fast repair, 3 green, white, checkered flags, if need be. We're also going to have a stage break at lap 42. The top 10 will get stage points tonight. Now, this time last year, the race stats was Marty Calvert as the race winner. The pole sitter was Brian George, and Elliott Swoop led the most laps with 44 laps. They had 6 cautions, 20 laps total, and 33 lead changes. So let's see how many cautions we get this time as we hit the track for another year at Echo Park. So as you can see, they're qualifying right now. Now, this is a brand new system for me to be using this evening. So I need, if you're in YouTube, if you have a problem hearing the sound of the engine, hearing my voice, let me know. And also the camera angles, if there's any problems with the camera angle, so on and so forth. This is a brand new program I'm using tonight, and we're going to try to get through this. So bear with me, because I have a lot of different camera angles now. I have almost triple of what I had before as far as all the information going on. So I will try to get as much as I possibly can, as accurate as I can, as seamlessly as I can. But as they say, I have a face for radio. So let's see if I can pull this off. Again, it's my first time using this program, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're in YouTube watching, feel free to let me know if there's an issue at all. Also, last week I did a race and we had trouble with trading paints, which I need to make sure is up right now, because I want to make sure that all the trading paints are up where they should be, fully loaded and ready to go. So I'm going to reboot the trading paints right now. Bear with me. It should be reloading right now. Searching for cars? Okay. We are up to date in trading paints. But again, if you do not see your favorite driver on the track for whatever reason, let me know. All right, with that said, we're going to switch over. We see the grid. Let's see if we have the grid up as of yet. Still waiting for all the cars to get through. I should have a grid up here, but I don't see it as of yet. Atlanta Motor Speedway. Is where we are. Exactly. Okay, so qualifying, we have it up now. Stephen Kirby's on the point. Matthew Karakoff in the second. John Legier. David Balasari. Philip Beaver in fifth. Ty Bostic in sixth. William Curran in seventh. Jeffrey Belk in eighth. Wes Gallo in ninth. Greg Stone in 10th. Kane Vandermark is in 11th. David Watts is in 12th. Daniel Green is in 13th. Jeff Narron is in 14th. Steve Mormon is in 15th. Chandler Cabot is in 16th. Marty Calvert is in 17th. Justin Moyer is in 18th. Duke Smith is in 19th. Craig Bridges Jr. is in 20th. Elliott Swoop is back in 21st. Brandon Fielder is in 22nd. Max Troin is in 23rd. Marshall Dugan is in 24th. Jeff Laraway is in 25th. Tristan Bass is in 26th. Zachary Allen, 27th. Zach Ward is in 28th. Eric Olson, 29th. Evan Amick is in 30th. Corey Goodall is in 31st. And Mark Ward is rounding out the field in 32nd. That 32nd car is mine, and I am not on the track. I am strictly a broadcaster. At the moment, I just have to have it showing that I'm on the track. All right. So we've got double this. We're going to try to fix that right now. There we go. Let's focus on the leader. Again, you just have to bear with me as I'm getting this all down pat for the first time using this system. Okay. Bear with me. We're looking for the leader. Okay, you see they're leaving the pits now. Matthew Karakoff is in the lead. With Stephen Kirby on the inside, he is your point leader. He's at the head of the group at the moment. All right, starting to get a little bit flustered, but we'll get this nailed down right directly. Okay, we're going to go to the leaders. We're going to go to the TV start sequence. Here they come around the track. The pace truck is off. Green, green, green. Let's go. And we're racing at Atlanta. We still have Stephen Kirby out in the front. John Legier has jumped up in the second. Philip Beaver's in third. William Curran is in fourth. Wes Gallows in fifth. At the 00. Matthew looking on the outside. Go and jump up Philip Beaver's truck. Take a look at him. He's presently running in third position. We're going to jump back and take a look at Zach Ward. He's back there a little ways. He's out close to the back of the pack at the moment in 30th place. Back up to Wes Gallo. Take a little bit better look. They're really tight up front. Again, this was the Road to Pro series for the trucks. And they're doing a heck of a job. Everybody minding their P's and Q's at this moment in time. Keeping it close. We have the 07 down low. Oh, we got an accident. Go up to the 16. Oh. See if I can find the 16 car. Marty is in trouble. See if we can back up and see exactly what happened to that. We're backing it up. Again, I apologize. I'm still getting used to all these controls because I have 2/3 more information than what I had before. All right, let's see if we can get a better look at this. We're following the 16 car. Yeah, a little tight. Oh, we got the back end right up in the end, and then everybody just started fetching up. The camera just went crazy. I don't know if that's on my end or it's on NASCAR end, but there's a 16 car coming out of it. The 14 was into it. A lot of cars in. Brandon Fielder, Jeff Laraway, Marshall Dugan, Craig Bridge Jr., Zach Ward, Marty Clavert were all crashed in that crash. All right. There's Marty back in the thing, in the pits. We're gonna go back up to the lead. We're going to get them all re-racked. They're all coming into pit lane now. A lot of them are. The 81's going to stay out. Again, this is the very first time that I'm using this program. I have 3 times the amount of cameras, so it takes me a minute to get through all this to try to figure out what camera angle is actually what I'm looking at. Please bear with me. But these camera angles are going to be awesome once we get them all nailed down. Well, let's see if we can find Matthew Karikoff. And we're going to do what we can do here to show off one of these drones. We're going to do a tight drone shot. We're going to follow him right around the track for a minute. We seem to have lost our timing tower. I'll see if I can bring that back up again. We're just trying to work out a few of the difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get back to this as fast as possible. We'll try to maintain the race and give you a good idea. We're just trying to get our scoring tower back up again. We'll be right back. Again, bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. We're still trying to bring back the scoring tower. We'll try to get it back as soon as we possibly can. I do apologize. I wanted to shut it down. Okay, is that a problem? I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. We're back now. We had to go back to our old system because the new system just had a couple of glitches in it and it really messed things up. I really do apologize. I promise we will get that taken care of and figured out as soon as possible. All right, we're back. Okay. William Curran is in the lead. Daniel Green is in second. Philip Beaver is in third. Steve Mormon is in fourth. Zachary Ward is up to fifth. Wes Gallows in sixth. Tristan Brass is in seventh. Eighth is Keynes Vandermark. And Matthew Karakoff is in ninth. Alrighty. So let's take a run back, take a look and see what Matthew can see out his windshield. He's on the outside lane. And again, between the producer and I, we were both trying to get this system set up. I think I had my mic on. I apologize if I sounded like I was getting upset, but it was just driving me crazy. But we do have it down pat now. We'll get it figured out. We'll be all set to go for next race day. Again, it was my first time using that new system, and it was definitely glitching on us. But we're back to normal again. Here we are, back on the track, and away we go. Alrighty. Up, take a look at the leader. C81. William Curran. Having no trouble at all out the front with the 99, giving him a big push. 60 in behind him. They have a gap between them and the cars in behind them. Stephen Kirby is leading that second pack in the 11 car. No, I apologize, in the 109 car. He's leading that second pack. We have a pack of about 7 trucks in that back pack. 8 trucks possibly. Just trying to catch up. They're drafting well. They just need to get in a line and see if they can catch up to that lead pack. Then back in the back, we have the 39 car, the fielder. He's leading another pack. He's got him in the 8 car, just pulling out away from the pack a little bit. They need to bunch it up a little bit in order to get the draft that they need in order to get around this track. All right, let's jump back up with the leader in their pack. Look it down on the grandstand. Take a look and see if we can see. He's getting a big push right at 99. Zachary Ward is on the outside taking a look. He's hoping to get a push by the 78. And I'll tell you what, William Curran is just driving away from everyone here at the moment. Take a look at the windshield, Zachary Ward. He's just trying to get up on the left front suspension. We'll see how close he can get up to William. He's looking to get up there. Go back to the leader. They are starting to catch up with lap traffic. It looks like it's Tristan Bass in front of him, or William Kerwin in front. I got to go back and take a look at this now. We'll go back out to the drones. Okay, we have the cars coming in pit lane. Here comes the leader. We're going to stay on him, watch what he does. We'll see what the leader does for fuel, tires, etc. Oh! The car behind him got a little squirrely. Mr. Kerwin is getting fueled up. We're going to go back out to the leader, which is right now is Zachary Ward. Matthew Karakoff is right behind Matthew Karakoff is right behind him. The 97 of David Baldassare is right behind him. They should be coming into pit lane here shortly. Around lap 37. All right, go back out. Get a little bit better view of this. Getting into some lap traffic now, starting to go by. Craig Bridge just past him. See if he can jump into the pack and at least not get too far back. It's showing Matthew Karakoff is actually in the lead. As according to the ticker. So actually it is Zachary that's trying to stay on the lead lap if he at all possibly can. He's one lap down actually showing. He does not want to go down another lap. Okay, we're back at Wes Gallows in the lead now. Greg Stone is in second. John Leisure is in third. Ty Bostic is in fourth. Duke Smith is in fifth. Zachary Allen is in sixth. Max Tron is in seventh. Elliot Swoop is in eighth. Evan Amick is in ninth. And Matthew Karakoff is in 10th. I'll tell you what, changing system, changing camera angles, changing the whole system mid-race was extremely hectic. Has me a little bit flustered. I apologize to everyone. Yes, Apple, we are back with commentary. And no, I don't think we can turn a right turn every now and then. All right. So, Wes Gallo, we'll go back to the leader. It's showing the 81, but that, actually Wes Gallo is the leader at this moment in time. Now John Legier is in 19 car, and he is in the lead. He just jumped into the lead. He's just coming off the pits. Although he is traveling awfully slow. Okay, we do have a yellow out. Yellow flag is now out. Okay. The first 43 laps have been absolutely terrible for me as a broadcaster, and I do apologize. I don't think there was a crash. I think this is actually a caution lap. Just wanted to double check, see if there was a crash. There was actually a crash, but he saved it, and they kept racing on the 60 car. So that's what brought out this caution. Okay, now we know what's going on with that. All right. Finally, we'll get everything back in the way it's supposed to go. Get the races going. From now on, we should be pretty seamless. Please forgive me again. We lost commentary, we lost our track maps, we lost our track ticker. We've got all that back because we reverted back to the old system. So now I just started learning the new system. Now I'm back to the old system. I got to remember exactly what goes where. But we should be good. Okay, now we're going to follow John Ledger back into the pits. We'll see if we get him on the drone camera. See what he takes. There's the 22 right behind him. Ty Bostic. Actually, looks like he's pushing him in. He might be out of fuel. He's definitely giving him a push. He's right on his back bumper. Coming in the pit lane. We're going to take a look and see if he takes tires, just fuel. With it being on the yellow, the smart thing to do would be take tires. Let's go back out to the 19, back to the 19th. See what he takes. I did a flyover. We don't have a good angle at this moment in time. He's dropped the tires, he's got tires, he's on the way back out again. All right. All right, we're back up with the leader. Matthew Karakoff is back in the lead. Tristan Bass is in the second. Elliott Swoop is in third. John Leisure is in the 19 in fourth position. Ty Bostic in the 22 in fifth. Stephen Kirby in sixth. Oh, it's changing actually. Matthew Karakoff still in the lead. Tristan Bass in second. Daniel Green is showing now in third. Steve Mormon is now in fourth. Zachary Ward in fifth. Stephen Kirby in sixth. Ty Bostic in seventh. Elliott Swoop in eighth. Kane Vandermark is in ninth. And Jeff Naran is in the 10th position. And we're getting ready to go green again. So we have some cars going into pit lane. The lights are off on the pace truck. They are on the back straightaway. Going into turn 4. Actually, turn 3 and then into turn 4. See if we can pick them up at the flag stand as they come around the corner. Pace truck is off. Green, green, green. It's in the air. Let's go, boys. Everyone looks pretty good going out around the corner. It's all looking really good. Oh, the 78's up against the wall. He bounced off it, but he's maintained his lane. He's okay. He's getting a bit of a push. Go back to the 5 car. That's Zachary Ward on the outside, taking a look. He's going to see if he can get around Matthew Karakoff. He has the 64 coming up behind him. That's Eric Olson. If he can get up behind Zach, he can give him a push. The 78's right there, the 109's right there as well. They're all on the outside lane, seeing if they can get a line going. Pick up a little bit of speed. The 64's got a little bit of a wobble back there, but he's okay. Oh, we got a blinker. The blinker is at 39. That's the 39 card of Brandon Fieldsler. He seems okay there now, though. We're going to go back and see if we can take a look at the 39. No, he's fine now. He's not blinking any longer. I'm going to take a run back and take a look at 17. That'd be Duke Smith. He's running closer to the back. Then the 97, he's at the very back at this moment in time. Take a look at his cockpit. The windshield, oh. Lost that altogether. We're back up to the 5. That's Zachary Ward. We're looking at out of his windshield right now, taking a look and see what he can see. He's got a whole pack of them behind him. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm down to about 1/3 of the camera angles that I did have all set up for tonight's race. So now I'm back to using some good camera angles, but they're not the camera angles that I would really be liking to use tonight. So we're going to make the best of it, and we're going to see what we can do to get this all squared away before next week's race. All right, they're all packed in there pretty tight, 2x2x2. The first 4 out in the lead. We have a couple cars in the back, further back. So about 4 or 5 back further. And then a couple single cars running back further. As you can see in the track map up in the upper right-hand corner. But what we're concentrating right now is on the lead cars as they run around the track. Matthew Karakoff is just out there walking away from everyone. He did the same thing last week too. He was actually a really fast truck last week. We're going to jump back. We're going to jump back into the 83. He's at the back of this pack at this moment in time. I believe it's a 3. No, I'm sorry. It's a 33. He's at the back of this pack. Take a look out his windshield. That'd be Elliott Swoop. He led a lot of laps here last year. I believe it was 44 laps, I believe I said earlier. So he's just biding his time at the back of this pack. He's running now in about 15th position. Biding his time. Just waiting for the cycle to cycle through. We have a lot of lap cars in the middle of this pack in the front here. So we'll go back up to Matthew Karakoff. Now the 60's on the outside. But the 60 car, at this moment in time, is actually Craig Bridge, and he's in 29th position, I believe. No, I'm sorry, it's Philip Beaver. Well, we have a wreck. Whoa, he's upside down. The 99, he got flipped over. Well, right back with 99. Take a look and see what happened here. We're going to take a look. Get the drone camera out. He's riding along. Got flipped and he just got picked up and tossed over. Let's run back, take a look at that through his windshield. He got up on the outside, gets spun a little bit sideways. There he goes. He's going for a spin. That's all she wrote, and into the inside wall. Caught the 24. The 64 was involved. A lot of cars in that wreck. And the 99 got a little bit sideways on the 60. The 64 got spun around. 24 came into the side of him. Wow. Okay, a lot of cars going into pit lane at the moment. They're all coming in. Everyone come in nice and slow. You don't want to spin out coming into the pit lane. Hey, let's see if we can follow Matthew Karakoff in here to his pit lane. See if I have the right camera angle this time. See exactly what he takes. See if he's going to take fuel, tires. Ah, look, the camera's on the wrong side of the pits again. I apologize. Go back to the fan cam. We'll take a look. Looks like he's taking outside tires. He's taking inside tires. Sunoco fuel, he's out the door. Everyone's getting off pit lane there now. We have a couple of lap cars trying to get back in. There's still a lot of cars on the pit lane. It appears from 20th on back, they're all at least a lap down by the looks of things right now. We'll know better once we get going again. So we'll go back up to the leader. See if we can find the leader up here now. It appears to be the 99 car. No, it's listing as Duke Smith as the leader. We'll find out as soon as they go through and cross the start-finish line. We'll let them cycle through again. That'll reset the pack. Okay, it appears that Duke Smith is now in the lead in the 17 car. Stephen Kirby is in second. Brendan Fielder is in third. Steve Mormon is in fourth. Daniel Green is up to fifth now in the 99 car. Matthew Karakoff is in the sixth position. Ty Bostic in the 22 is in seventh. Zachary Ward has slipped back to eighth position. Kane Vandermark is in the ninth position, and Max Troin is in the 10th position. So again, everyone from about 20th on back appears to be at least one lap down. Okay, the lights are off on the pace truck. Going into turn 3 at the moment. Everyone's lined up. We got a few cars in the back trying to play catch up, trying to get placed where they're supposed to be. Just trying to play catch up to the back of the field. Okay. The pace truck is off. On the flag spread. Green flag. Go, 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 boys. We're back at her. Okay. Here we go, racing again. We'll go back up to the leader. It's a 17 car. Dale Duke Smith, I apologize. Duke Smith, he's out in the lead. The 39 car, Brandon Fiedler, is right behind him. Give him a big push. But you have the 109 car, Stephen Kirby, outside looking, trying to see what he can find out, if he can get by him or not. He's right there. We again have a pack of about 10 or 12 cars pulling away from the rest of the pack. Starting to get a little bit of a gap. Okay, we have the 109. He's jumping out into the lead. That's Stephen Kirby. It's tossing back and forth between Duke Smith and Stephen Kirby for the lead. Back and forth. We have the 39. Brandon Fiedler looking on the inside for a minute. Then we have the 25, 26. And Steve Mormon out there looking as well on the outside. Brandon's trying to give Duke a big push, but wasn't enough. Stephen Kirby jumps out in the front for the lead. Drops it down low in front. Looks like he got a really good jump too. He's jumping away from the rest of the pack a little bit. Pack's now catching up to him again. Oh! We had the 39 Brandons flip up against the 26. They're all good though. No problem. No worries. And we have a breakaway. Stephen Kirby and Duke Smith, they're just pulling away from the rest of the pack, drafting each other. We're getting into single file again. Coming along the backstretch. See them coming from a long way out. Still Stephen Kirby out in the lead. Coming into turn one. Coming into turn two. Around the corner, back into the backstretch. Going down the backstretch. Into turn three. Coming around to turn four right now. Coming back into turn one. Again, Stephen Kirby still in the lead. Duke Smith still on the outside. Just the two of them, back and forth. We'll get back into the drone. Okay, there we go. Duke Smith is right behind him, I guess. Stephen Kirby is out in the front. He's not giving anything away. But there's Matthew Korikoff on the outside. He's taking a look. He does have a fast truck. He usually does, and he has Zach Ward right behind him, giving them a push. These two work really well together. So we'll see what they can do on the outside lane. They have the 22 there of Ty Bostic right behind them, giving them a push as well. Matthew Korikoff was leading a little bit earlier, and he definitely wants that lead back again. I mean, the turn 3, around the corner. Stephen Kirby still there in the lead. Matthew Karakoff on the outside trying to see what he can do with it. He's getting a big push by Zachary. Zachary Ward in the 5 on the outside. He's got him out in front. Is he going to leave Zachary? It looks like he's going to leave Zachary on the outside. Matthew dropped down, take the lead. That leaves Zachary out there by himself. He has the 22 behind him. Trying to give him a little bit of a push. Zachary goes a little bit wide, loses the draft. Oh, look, we're getting into it. It looked pretty tight there for a minute. Oh, we lost it. We lost it back in the back, farther back. That looks like about 26 of Steve Mormon, I believe. I believe he was involved in that. Let's take a look. See if we get a good shot of this. Possibly it was a 16, maybe. It looked like it was a 16 car. We'll go back up a little bit on this. Just take a close look. So we can take a look and see. Get back into the back of the 11. They got a little bit tight. Then the 81 came up, gave him a tap in the rear end, and that's where everyone just went around. Let's take a look and see what the 81's seen. Out the windshield of his car. Taking a look. Back it up. Right along with the 81. Had nowhere to go. They all fetched up. All right. Everyone down low. They're going all into the pits now. Coming around turn 4. A lot of trucks coming into the pits now. That's Matthew Karakoff bringing them all down pit lane. Let's ride along with the 00, Matthew Karakoff. We'll take a look and see what he takes. If he's going to take tires this time, or if he's just going to get a splash of Sunoco and go. Him and Stephen Kirby right there in front of him. Matthews away. Just took a splash and go. There's Zachary Ward coming out behind him, right beside him. Red's coming off pit lane, back out onto the track, getting up to the pace truck. Have to wait for them to cross the start-finish line to reset the tower. Find out where everyone is. At this moment in time, it appears that the 39 is in the lead, but I'm not 100% sure. It appears that he stayed out. He did not pit this time around. So looking at the ticker, we have the 39 of Brandon Fiedler in first, Stephen Mormon in second, Matt Karakoff is in third, Stephen Kirby is right there in fourth, Duke Smith, we reset, Matthew Karakoff in third, Zachary Ward is in fourth, Kane Vandermark is in fifth, Justin Moyer is in 6th in the 11 car, Elliott Swoop is in 7th, Max Trone is in 8th, John Ledger is in 9th, and Zachary Allen is in the 24 car in 10th position. Again, we're just still trying to get everything figured out. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little flustered by having to switch camera packages. Had all my broadcasting, everything I had for broadcasting this evening went out the window. We lost 10 or 12 laps at least trying to get everything squared away. I apologize if we missed any accidents during that time, but we're back to the old system, tried and true. It is working. We're going to get the rest of this broadcast in with little or no problems. Again, we'll try to get it nailed down for next week, because we want to bring you the best I possibly can bring you. And I know I'm not the brightest or the fanciest, but it is what it is, and we're going to do whatever we can do to make it happen for you. Okay, we got the cars coming down. The pace truck is off. Brandon Fiedler is going to show them the way. Here we go. Green, green, green. Coming in turn one. Brandon's got to jump on the lead. But Matthew Karakov is right there pushing him. He wants back in front. There's Steve Ormer on the outside, though. He wants to get back up there. He wants to get up to the front of the pack as well. We had the Kane Vandermark in the 4, actually, right there pushing him. There goes Matthew. Matthew's jumping out to the outside. He's got to give Brandon a run. Oh, we're wrecking in the back. 91's in around. Couple cars around. All right, we're going to go back and take a look. See who's back there. Looked like it was the 81, possibly. We're going to go back, take a look. See if I can get a good view. No, it was farther back than that. It was, let's see here. The 07. Looks like the 07 got around. I'm going to follow around with the 07. He just got a little sideways and the inside came up. The 54's around, the 94 went over him. Let's take a jump into 94. Take a look at that. Oh, wow. Did he ever go for a ride? He was up in the air quite a ways. Just gone. He's got an eagle on the hood, but I don't think that's the way he wanted to fly tonight. I'll go back and take a look at his windshield, see what he's seen coming into this. Okay, here we are. Craig Bridge in the 94. He had nowhere to go. And there he goes. Wow. A heck of a ride. Truck parts everywhere on the track. Everyone's in pit lane again, all topping up with fuel. Looks like when the caution came out, it looks like Brandon was in the lead, but we'll find out when they recycle back through. The 109, Steve Kirby, he's still on pit lane. I don't know if he's having trouble or if he's still sitting there. I don't think he was involved in the accident. He had a fast truck. He was definitely still there, though. All right, we'll go back to this. Go back up to the leader. Everyone in single file at the moment. Still have one more lap to go before the lights are off on the pace truck. Okay, this should reset our ticker. just to make sure that Brandon is in the lead. And yes, it is. It's Brandon Fieldler in the lead. Matthew Karakoff on the outside. Kane Vandermark on the inside in the third place. Elliot Swoop is in fourth. Steve Mormon is in fifth. John Ledger is in sixth. Zachary Ward is in seventh. Max Troin is in eighth. Justin Moyers is in ninth. And William Caron is in 10th position. Stephen Kirby is still quite a ways back, but he's still there. He's still coming around. I'll go back and take a quick look. He's just playing catch up now. He might add a little bit of damage, so he's trying to get fast repair, or he was just trying to get some repairs done without using his fast repair. We're going to go back to the leader. The lights are off on the pace truck. Go into turn 3. We're coming around turn 4. Pace truck should be pulling off. Pace truck is off. Let's see if Brandon can get away from Matthew. Green, 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 boys. Let's go racing. Here we go, going in and coming around the turn in turn 1. He's getting a big push by Kane Vandermark. The 39 is. Matthew Karakoff is getting a push by Elliot Swoop in the 33. Seeing if they can maintain anything at all. Matthew likes to be up front. He's working it. He's trying to get back up there as fast as he can. Zachary Ward's back in 7th. He's usually helping Matthew out, but he's back too far to give him a hand, although he is getting right back up there, even with the leader almost. Matthew's taking a look. He's right there, side by side. He's getting away from him. He gets a truck length ahead. I think he'll drop back down to the inside lane. The 19 now is pushing him. That's John Lidger in behind Matthew Karakoff. And the 81, William Curran, is right there as well. All three of them working on the outside. And Kane Vandermark is on the right behind Brandon, trying to give him a push. They're doing the best they can. Down the back straightaway. Coming into turn 3. Brandon still got him. Not by a lot, but he does still have him. He's not wanting to give up this lead. He's making Matthew work for it for sure. Though Matthew's got another run. I can just hear a spotter now, inside quarter. Oh, 39's down on the apron. Getting down. Oh, that didn't look good. That lost all his momentum. That let Matthew Karikoff jump ahead. Brandon lost like 5 spots right there in that one slip up going down on the apron. That's all Matthew needed to jump ahead. We have the 81 of William Curran there on the outside now, looking at the outside of Matthew. And he's definitely going to get a run on him. He's right there. William looks like he has a faster truck at this moment in time. He has our sponsor up there, Tommy's. I'll go back out. Well, I'm thinking tonight's race is brought to you by Tommy's Fire and Safety. It's the Fire and Safety 188. And actually, also, we're using Whiplash sim cams tonight. Unfortunately, we had to switch back to the old system, so we only have about 1/3 of the cameras that I have available to me using Whiplash sim cams. Again, next week I'll try to have this all straightened out and we'll be good to go. The other thing I meant to mention earlier was that the Road to Pros points so far, Zach Ward is in the first, Ty Bosnick is in second with 42 points, William Curran is in third with 40, Luke Bullard is in fourth place with 36 points, Kane Vandermark is in fifth, Marty Calvert is in sixth, Stephen Kirby is in seventh, John Ledger is in eighth, Evan Amick is in ninth, and Jeffrey Belk is in 10th as far as the point standing goes right now. Alrighty. Again, the 78 now is on the outside. That's Tristan Bass, trying to see what he can do with it. William Curran is on the inside. He got by Matthew. Matthew's still there in third place, just looking to see if he can get by. I don't know. Looks like the 81 of William, he went high. That may open up the door for Matthew again. No, he dropped back down in front of him. Matthew's going to the outside. He's going to take a look. Here's the 78 chasing him. He's got a bit of a jump on the 81. There he goes. He's back in the front. He's back in the lead. The leader now is Matthew Karikoff. William Curran is in second. Tristan Bass is in third. John Ledger is in fourth. Zachary Allen is up to fifth. Brandon Fielder is in sixth. Duke Smith is in seventh. Kane Vandermark is in eighth. Stephen Kirby is up to ninth. And Ty Bosnick is in the 10th position. So we have the 81 of William Kirby, or William Kerwin, I apologize, looking on the outside. Matthew Karikoff is still fighting him off. It's a give and take situation between the two of them. We only have 30 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 29 as we cross the stripe. Again, William Curran is definitely out there running with Matthew Karikoff Oh, we have a couple trucks going down low. That's the 39. Brandon Fielder. Looked like he's going into pit lane. Taking a quick look. Yes, him and the 26, I believe. Coming into pit lane, coming in hot. They slowed down in time. Okay, we'll go back up to the leader. They're coming in, I believe, for fuel. Probably a splash and go. And I believe if they start coming in, I think all these trucks will have to come in at least for one more time for fuel. Barring any accidents and having to hit under yellow. It will be all green flag stops. Go back to the 33 and take a look and see what he can see. Right back to West. Oh, back up to the leader. But William Kerwin is definitely giving him a shot. He's definitely pulling away on the outside. And he is running our sponsor's truck here tonight. Tommy's Fire and Safety. They are the sponsors for tonight's race. We have the 17 looking around of Duke Smith. He was weaving a little bit, pulled it back in line. Matthew Karakoff back to the lead again. The 19 of John Ledger right behind him. William Curran has dropped back a little bit on the outside lane. And the 24 is right there as well as Zachary Allen. We have 23 laps to go. And I'm not sure what their fuel supply is going to be like, if they can make it from here or not. Again, Brandon Fielder was in, got some fuel and stuff. So we shall see how many of these lead pack trucks will have to come in. $22 to go, coming across the stripe. Down to 21. Matthew Karakoff is still leading the pack. Everyone seems to be doing a really good job. But the laps are dropping down. Somebody's going to have to make a move pretty soon. So we are at Echo Park Speedway, formerly Atlanta Speedway. Definitely Atlanta to the diehards. It is definitely not Echo Park, but that is its new name. And the Road to Pro trucks are here, and they're putting on a heck of a show at this moment in time. And Matthew Karakov is the truck to beat. Again, he's come out really strong this year. Right from the start, he's been running really, really well. Zachary Ward back in the 5. He is actually back in 12th position right now, coming into the pits now, coming in to get some fuel. We're going to take a look and see what he takes. We'll just ride along with him for a minute. Slowing down for pit lane. Coming in. Let's see what he takes for tires, fuel. Combination of fuel and tires. Looks like he's up on the right side for tires. And just right sides and fuel, that's all he's getting. When he's back out onto the track. Okay, back to the leader. Leader's coming off. There we go. Well, that's going to put the 33, Elliott Swoop, into the lead at this moment in time, followed by Wes Gallo in the 07. Of course, they will cycle through. I'm expecting to see both of these guys in here pretty soon for fuel, as well as Ty Bostic, Max Troyne, and Stephen Kirby. Although Stephen Kirby was in a little while ago, so he may be all right, and he may be able to jump up to the lead of this thing if he can get 15 more laps of fuel out of that tank. He might be all right. These other guys, I'm not sure about. We have a bunch of them coming in now, the 33. Okay, so Stephen Kirby is staying out. So the 109 is still running, and he is effectively your new leader. But he's out there by himself. Can anyone catch up to him at this moment in time? Or is he going to have to come in for fuel? There he is. He's coming into fuel now. So he's coming in as well. So he's going to cycle through as well. So that's going to shake everything up. That should put William Kerwin and possibly Duke Smith and John Ledger possibly back into the lead pack of 5 cars. Wes Gallo is showing in 2nd place, Ty Bostic in 3rd. We're going to go back up to the 22 and take a look and see where he is on the track. We'll bring up the fan cam. For the 22, and then Zachary Allen in the 24 is right behind him, leading a pack of the 81 of William Kerwin, Duke Smith, John Ledger, Justin Moyers, Wes Gallo, Zachary Ward. They're all right there. So everything's going to cycle through again. As soon as they come back around this time around, it's still showing Stephen Kirby as the leader. But this pack of 5 trucks is catching up to him very, very quickly. So when he just pulled in, get a splash of gas and go, that was enough to maintain the lead. So Ty Bostic is right there trying to take a look and see if he can catch up. And they are. The pack of 5 is definitely catching up to Stephen Kirby. Are they going to get a run and pass him, though? I know Ty Bostic is looking on the outside. He's got to run. Got to run on the outside. He's going to take a look. The whole pack, it looks like they're going to run by him. So I'll put Stephen Kirby back to 5th or 6th spot if he doesn't get back into that pack somehow. That pack is just going to ride right by him. Oh, 17 got down. Almost got the corner of Stephen. Almost the 17 almost got into the back of him. With the 19 right there. So the 22, Ty Bostic with 9 laps to go, followed by Zachary Allen, William Curran, and Stephen Kirby. Duke Smith, John Ledger. It's up to the whole bunch of these 6 cars. Who is going to be the leader with 9 laps to go? Who's going to start cross the start-finish line first? You have Zachary Ward, John Ledger, but they're about 2 seconds behind the leader at this moment in time. So the top 4 are pulling away now. And actually, Stephen Kirby has lost the pace with the lead trucks. We're coming around, 8 to go. Coming into turn 4, this will be 7 to go as they cross the start-finish line. Barring a caution, it looks pretty good for one of these 4 trucks in the lead. Although there's Stephen Kirby, which has a fast truck. He has caught back up to this pack of 5. And he's looking to go around the outside with Duke Smith. We're going to follow this battle pretty tightly here. Keep an eye on it. Stephen Kirby's definitely hungry. He wants to get back up to the front. I think Ty Bostic has something to say about it, though, as well as Zachary Allen. That backpack is still back there, but they are about 1.5 seconds off the pace. So we have Duke and Stephen back there side by side fighting each other. That's not going to help them at all. This other 3 trucks in front are going to start pulling away from them. These 3 trucks here, I've got the draft. They're definitely pulling away by about 0.5 second. Five to go for Ty Bostic. He's hoping they can do something with it. And yellow is out. That is not what Ty Bostic wanted to see. Not at all. We're going to jump back and take a look and see if we can find out what the heck happened. I did have one camera that was an over the entire track camera, just so I could take a look and see where any problems might be. Go back to the 54 car, see if we can see where the problem came out or when it came out. Not the 54. We'll try the 39 car, see where Fielder was. I'm looking for the accident. I don't see anything in that pack of 4 that was a problem. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I did have one camera that I could resort to have a full track overview so I could see the accidents And I'm just not seeing where the accident might have happened. Go back to 55 and see if he's in the pits there. Was he involved in anything? No, he was just on the pits by the looks of things. We'll go back to the... Oh, it was the 07. The 07 car. The 07 truck was having trouble. Let's see if we can rewind this, take a look and see what happened. The 07 got a push by the 4. The 19 got a little hit. The 60 got hit. See if I can get a little bit better view of that. Oh! He got nailed again. '99, the 333 car. So we jump up to the 333, take a look. We'll see what Corey Goodall's seen. Looking out his windshield. Just driving along, minding his own business. He got into the back. Piece of bodywork flying across the ground. All right, so we're back with 3 to go. Green-white checker. Ty Bostic is in the lead. Zachary Allen is in the 24 in second. William Curran is in third in the 81. Duke Smith is in the 17. Stephen Kirby, which has a fast truck, he's in 5th position. Kane Vandermark is in the number 4 in 6th position. Max Troyne is in the 8th truck in the 7th position. Zachary Ward is in the 8th position. I apologize. Brandon Fieldler is in the 39 in 9th position, and Steve Mormon is in the 10th position. So we're going to see what, if anything, Stephen Kirby can do in these last couple of laps. Can he get by these 4 trucks and get himself back to the lead? The lights are off in the pace truck. Coming into turn 3. They're coming around turn 4 now. Just coming into your screen. Pace truck is off. Coming around the corner in the tri-oval. 2 laps to go, it shows. Green, green, green. Let's go racing, boys. Come on, Ty. Come on, Zachary. William, the whole bunch is. Let's get her on. Let's go back up with the leaders. We have a pack of 5 right there looking. Ty Bostic on the outside. Zachary Allen, I apologize. Zachary Allen's on the outside of Ty Bostic. He's getting a big push by the 17, but he's getting a little squirrely. He dropped down in front. '17 is on the outside. We have 1 to go. There's Stephen Kirby on the outside trying to make something happen. He has the 4 car giving him a big push, but it's a 24 right now. Looks like 1 to go. They're wrecking in behind him. We're going to stay with the leader. '24 is running around. The 22 and the 81. That would be it, ladies and gentlemen. So there's your winner. Zachary Allen, Ty Bostic, is in second. William Curran is in third. Tristan Bass is in fourth. John Ledger is in fifth. Marshall Dugan, he came out of nowhere. He's up into the sixth position. Chandler Cabot is in seventh. Justin Moyers is in eighth. Duke Smith is back in the ninth position. And Stephen Mormon is in the 10th position. And there's Zachary Allen burning it down. Yes, sir. He's burning it down. All right, we'll be right back with the top 3 drivers.
Dan.
Hey, William, it's Art. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Not too bad. How'd you make out in that last run there, man? I'll tell you, I thought you were going to do something with it for a while.
No, I was just trying to make sure at least one of the 3 of us up there, and Duke, just hoping one of the 4 of us won it. I was kind of on the bottom, so if I would have been on the outside, I might would have went for it. But being down there on the bottom, I just tried to make sure I kept them out in front.
Right on. How much trust did you put in the drivers around you? Because it looked pretty tight there for a while at the last few laps there going on.
Well, I mean, I kind of put myself in a bad predicament to begin with. I misunderstood strategy and left myself out there on that first caution, didn't pit. So then I had to pit by myself, basically, and then I got a hold for speeding on pit road, trying to make adjustments before I got to my box, and got 2 laps down. So it's just been one thing after another tonight. So, but came home top 5, so we'll take it.
Right on. Yeah. Well, you did good for all your problems. You definitely did good overall. So did you find the bottom lane or the top lane was your better lane for running tonight?
This place is so different than anywhere else as far as this style racing. This is neither one of these lanes really get going. You just basically you wait for a lane to bobble and hope that you're in the right lane that's going to leapfrog you a couple of positions, and then you switch lanes, and then you wait for the other lane to bobble, and it's just you can't really control nothing here but trying to stay out of people. It's just so tight, and these trucks they don't really make, even though we're in the draft, they don't make enough speed to really do anything. But if you could get a long run, kind of like we did there at the end, handling comes into play, and then you can people kind of shake up out of the way, and if you can still make corners decent, you can get up there. I'm just glad to go to a real racetrack next week and be done with the super speedway for a little bit.
Right on. Yes, you got to do what you got to do. That's for sure. So you got anything to say before I let you go there to any of your fans or your sponsors?
Well, a shout out to Tommy's. I'm thankful for them. Glad to see them on for a couple of races this year. Hopefully, I can keep bringing them home some top 5s, especially on the races they sponsor. And shout out to mom and dad at home watching, the kids, the old lady, the siblings, all them good people. Thank the good Lord above. I'm ready to go next week. I'm out of breath. I gotta go get me something to drink, buddy. It was hot in there tonight.
All righty, man. All right, thank you very much. And congratulations on 3rd place finish.
10-4. Appreciate it, buddy.
Hey, Ty, it's Art up here in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
I got you. Art. How's it going, man?
Oh, good, man. I'll tell you what, I thought you were going to be right up the front there for a while.
Yes. one of those super speedway things. You show up near the front and disappear in the back of the pack, and move forward again and disappear again, and just
Yeah, well,
ever flowing.
Well, you did get a second place out of her, so you did pull that off anyway, at the very least. Although I did think you were going a little bit further to the front. I thought you were going to be first for a while.
Yeah, I was hoping to, but had a handful of teammates up near the front. I was going to be happy with any of us winning the race, and as long as the rest of us just stay up near the front, I was going to be all right with it.
Right on. So you were back and forth. When did the truck finally come back into working properly for you, or when did you find a good draft?
It was always fine. It's just the way the draft works and the lower powered trucks. It's just hard to get a draft to pull away or push away anybody into these. So it's once you get a line side by side, they kind of just stall out. And so I was just kind of biding my time, trying to keep the truck in one piece and moving to the line that looked less wobbly.
Yeah, right on. No, it was good to watch from up here in the booth. I was busy with camera angles and trying to get all that working for me. I had a few difficulties with that earlier in the race, but I'll tell you what, the end of the race, those last 10 or 15 laps, there was a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, you definitely made it to the front when you really needed to. That's for sure.
Yeah, the super speedways tend to lend themselves to some chaos near the end of it for sure.
Right on. Have you got anything to say to any of your sponsors or any of your family and friends?
Take some points away anytime I can survive. Yeah, just enjoyed racing with this group. It's always fun. Appreciate everybody putting it on. You putting on the broadcast. It's just a good time running with everybody.
Right on. All right. No, I appreciate that. I did have difficulties with the broadcast right at the get-go. I had one program running. I had to shut it off and load to the older program. And yeah, it was a lot of fun up here in the booth, but not nearly as much fun as you guys had down there on the track, I'm sure.
Technology likes to mess with you sometimes. It's all right. You get it figured out.
Yes, it is what it is. All right, man. I'll put you back down with the waiting room there, and I'll try to find a leader. Thank you for your time, buddy. Congratulations for second place.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we're going to see if we can find Zachary Allen here. Hey, Zach, you got a copy, buddy? All right, up here in the booth.
I got you.
Congratulations on that win. Try to walk us through those last couple of laps. I'll tell you what, you were fighting for it.
Oh yeah, we're real fortunate there. I had some good teammates in line with me. We worked out on that last pit cycle where we all kind of come out together and we're able to line up on that last restart together.
Yeah, you definitely took it away from Ty there. Right at the very end, you got by him, and that's just what you needed to do. Once you got by him, you stayed out there.
Yeah, we got a good restart. Yeah, we got a good restart. I was able to get a good side draft on them in the first couple corners there to keep them pinned back and able to generate enough of a run to clear both lanes. And then I saw my mirror. There's about 3 lanes racing behind me and killed their momentum. And we were pretty good from there.
Very good. Right on. Yeah. So how's this set you up for next week's race now? Got to get a little bit of confidence built up for you?
Yeah, I don't know about confidence for Coda. I'm not too big of a fan of right turns, but we're going to get through it.
Well, you definitely got to do what you got to do out there. That's for sure. As soon as you get to that track. But I think you're going to be all right. I think, after seeing you there tonight, I think you're going to be okay.
Yeah, we're gonna move on and push on through the season and try to keep the momentum rolling.
That's all you can do. Just keep moving forward. So now, have you got anything to say about your sponsors or any family and friends back home before I let you go?
We'll give a shout out to my SEM teammates for sticking together there at the end and got a lot of us a pretty good finish there at the end by doing some teamwork.
Yep, it's all about the team at times. I'll tell you, and definitely have teammates on the track to give you a push when you need it. Definitely pays off in the end for sure. Did tonight for you at least.
Yes, sir. Sure is.
All right, man, I'm going to let you go. Congratulations on the win.
All right, Art. Thank you, man. Take care.
All righty. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for Atlanta Echo Park Speedway. I do apologize again for the first of the race. We had to switch programs halfway through, and we did manage to pull it off at the end. I will definitely see if I can get that figured out before next weekend. Again, I just downloaded that program about 3 days ago, and I've been fighting with it tooth and nail, and I have no idea why it glitched, but we will figure that out and have that nailed down for next week. Alrighty, that's it from Atlanta. Hopefully you enjoyed the rest of the broadcast. We will see you all very, very soon. Well, we'll see you next Thursday night. Alrighty, have a good week.